Radhe Radhe, Namaste and welcome to the story segment. Jagadguru Shree Kripaluji Maharaj once said that faith is that when your guru says, get out of the ashram and never return, and a disciple sincerely follows his instructions. That is the true definition of faith. Today's story is based on utmost faith as well. Once, Narad Muni, the celestial sage, was touring around the earth, and that is when he came across a cobbler. He stopped by, and the cobbler immediately paid his obeisance to the celestial sage. Narad Muni asked, "Do you want to ask something?" The cobbler said, "O sage, yes, whenever you meet Lord Vishnu, do ask him that when shall I be God realized." Narad Muni agreed to do so and continued on his journey. Next stop was at the home of a priest. Now the priest also said the same thing. He treated Narad Muni well and said that, "O sage, please do ask the Lord, when will I be God realized?" Narad Muni took off from there and went to the abode of Lord Vishnu, Vaikuntha. Lord Vishnu lay there on a serpent bed, smiling. He greeted the sage and asked him how was he. Narad Muni replied, "O Lord, I am doing very well. I have a question for you which have been asked by two souls who reside on the earth." Narad Muni put forth the questions of the cobbler and the priest. Lord Vishnu said that, "Tell the priest that as many leaves as they are on his tree, it shall take those many lifetimes for the priest to get God realized." On the other hand, tell the cobbler that this is going to be his last life. He will be God realized in this very lifetime. Narad Muni was puzzled. He thought, "Oh Lord, how is this possible? A priest sings your glories day and night, while the cobbler hardly takes your name. Then why is it so that the priest shall be God realized after multiple lifetimes?" Lord Vishnu smiled and said, "Narad Muni, when you meet them next time, they are definitely going to ask you that what was I doing? So let them know that I was putting an elephant through a little needle hole." Sage Narad laughed at it and said, "All right, my lord, I shall do as you wish." He said so and departed from Vaikuntha. He was strolling on earth once again, and this time he reached the home of the priest first. The priest inquired, "O sage, did you ask Lord Vishnu when would I be God realized?" Narad Muni said, "Oh yes, absolutely. He told me that it will take you as many lifetimes as the number of leaves that are on your trees to get God realized." The priest got really angry and said, "Oh Narad Muni, I do not believe you. You are definitely lying. This cannot be true." He said, "Anyways, tell me what was the Lord doing when you met him at Vaikuntha?" Narad Muni said that the Lord was putting an elephant through a little needle hole. Listening to this, the priest started laughing. "What are you saying? How is it possible to put an elephant through a little needle? It is so impossible to put a thread through the needle." Forget about an elephant. Narad Muni smiled at him and moved on his way. Now he went ahead and met the cobbler. The same conversation took place. The cobbler asked that, "O sage, what was the Lord doing?" Narad Muni said, "Oh, dear cobbler, the Lord was passing an elephant through a little needle hole." Listening to that, the cobbler started dancing, "Jai ho, Jai ho, Jai ho, Mere Prabhu ki Jai ho." He started dancing and swirling in ecstasy. Narad Muni was surprised and amazed looking at it. He asked him, "What was the reason for your joy?" And the cobbler replied, "O sage, my Lord is so great that he can do that which is impossible. He has the potential to put an elephant through a little needle hole." Now, sage Narad understood why the Lord had said that the cobbler would be God realized in this very lifetime, while for the priest it would take many more lifetimes. This is the case with us as well. We often say that I do believe in God, I have faith in God. But is that really true? Would we believe if we were to hear that Lord Krishna was putting an elephant through a needle? Probably not. That is why we are not yet God realized. But faith is one of the very first stepping stones on the path of spirituality. We cannot see God, but it is our faith that tells us that He is with me. He is everywhere. Even though I cannot see Him, I trust Him all the time. I trust in His protection. That is the power of true, unflinching faith. Let us also aim to develop such faith and traverse speedily on the path of devotion. For more such stories, do read the Bhagavad Gita commentary by none other than IIT IIM graduate and a renunciant spiritual master, a master of mind management, Swami Mukundananda. Educate, elevate, empower. Thank you. Radhe Radhe.